Yo, 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 yo. Salute, people. What's going on? It's your boy Jay Jordan back again, back again, back again. I shouldn't even say back again for a first ever W. Not even, I can't see that. I'm so ingrained in doing saying W. My first ever NBA watch along on the channel. What's going on, people? Hope you guys are doing well. Daniel, I don't want to talk about that. I erased that from my memory. But for those new, this is my first ever NBA watch along. Hey, here on the channel. What's going on, people? Sierra, Daniel, RC, Janelle, Tudo, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing well on this Tuesday. It's opening night in the NBA. I'm currently watching the game on NBC between the Houston Rockets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder won the championship last season. And they got their rings today. But they are currently in a battle here with the new and improved Rockets, featuring Kevin Durant, who is a new Rocket here. I started a little earlier because I thought the game was gonna start at 10. I should have known better. When the NBA is on, these games don't start until forever. So we still got about 15, 16 minutes until the game actually starts. Daniel, I did not. Congrats to the Aces. That's all I'll say. I've said a lot in Discord about this. I do not care about. Let me stop. Respect to the Aces, but I don't care about the Aces. Anyway, we have the Golden State Warriors taking on the LA Lakers. I gotta make sure I don't say any WNBA teams. My brain is so trained to say WNBA stuff. I almost said the LA Sparks. But the Golden State Warriors versus the LA Lakers. The starters I have on the screen is Steph Curry, Brandon Przemski, Jimmy Butler III, Jonathan Kuminga, and Draymond Green get the start for the visiting Golden State Warriors. Their subs: Buddy Hield, Al Horford, Quentin Pose, Guy Santos, Trace Jackson Davis, and Pat Spencer. They have a couple people out for them. RC LA Valkyries versus the Golden State Lakers. Listen, man. Even when I was setting up the graphics, I was writing the wrong stuff. That's how ingrained the W is in my mind. But we move, people. We move. For the LA Lakers, their starters: Luka Doncic, Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton. Their subs: Bronny James, Dalton Knecht, Jake LaRavia, Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, Chris Mannon, Christian Coloco, and Nick Smith Jr. You have at the bottom of the screen, I have the people who are out for this game. So for the Warriors, they're missing some guy named Alex Tui, Moses Moody, I know him, and DeAnthony Melton is out. For the Lakers, you have Maxi Kleber and LeBron James. LeBron is out with sciatica. So that's how you know LeBron getting old. He getting sciatica and stuff like that. My mom dealing with sciatica. So that's how you know he getting up there. Bron, 41 years old. Still, I think they said this is his first time ever missing opening day, the opening game of the season, in his 23 years of playing, which is crazy. Yeah, this Warriors lineup is kind of interesting to me. With Draymond at the 5, Kuminga at the 4, going against, so Draymond guarding DeAndre. I think Rui got the size on Jonathan Kuminga. RC said LeBron went from his glute hurt to sciatica. Listen, man. When you get up there in age, things start hurting that never hurt before. Tudo says Father Time. But yeah, Father Time right there is staring him right in the face. Father Time staring Braun right in the face right now. So let's see how long he can last. Let's see if he can make it through this season. Actually, Sierra, I don't think you're old. I just think you're older. Glutes can cause sciatica. They press on the nerve. See, Sierra's my resident um health expert here. But yeah, Braun getting up there, man. Braun getting up there. Anyways, y'all, sorry I started so early. I didn't expect the game to start at 10:15, but we can chat about whatever y'all want. Well, for those who are new to the NBA, it's an 82 game season compared to 42 in the WNBA. Liz, what's going on? Salute, salute. Love Huncho, salute for the follow, salute. Appreciate you for the follow on the Twitch. Yeah, I guess we could talk about that. RC, what made me foray into NBA basketball? So for those who are new to the channel, I started this channel when I started this 2022, I want to 23, I want to say. I don't know when I started. Oh, I started the season Breanna Stewart came to the Liberty. That's when I started. So 2023, I started this channel, and it was mainly supposed to be a focus on the New York Liberty and everything New York Liberty. But then I started covering a lot more of the games for the W, so it became more of a WNBA channel. And then Unrivaled came around, and I started doing Unrivaled. And then today, I think it was yesterday, I was just like, man, I'm not gonna be able to do any watch-alongs. Who knows if we're gonna have a W season? So, and I sort of miss doing the watch-alongs. And I know a lot of y'all asked me during the season if I would foray into other sports. I can't lie, football is not my favorite sport. American football, that is. So I wasn't gonna do that because I don't know all the plays and formations and all that stuff. So I said, you know what? Let me do NBA basketball. And I put that post out on the YouTube that I would be foraying into it. And I came home after work and I started putting all the graphics together. And here we are. Here we are. As you can see, I am a Heat fan. I got the Heat thing there. I got the Heat thing behind me. I had to take my Liberty stuff down to make space for it. But we move, people. How do I feel about the Heat though? I have no expectations for this team. We went defeated in preseason. Not undefeated. We went defeated. We didn't win a preseason game. Uh-oh. It's a 2-point game. I mean, it's a 1-point game with 1:42 to go. I'm actually pull this game up for us while I'm chatting so we can take a look at it because this game got really close really quickly. Let me see. Let me pull this up right quick. Ooh. Bear with me. There we go. That's where we're at, people. That is where we're at. It's 101-100 in this game. Sierra said you don't like the new decor. I know it's ugly. Ellie, you can still see Ellie right by the YouTube signal. Where's my finger? Right there. Ellie right there. She's still there. Everything that was on my little bookshelf is stayed, but I had to take down the Liberty Championship plaque. Yeah, but that's the score right there for this game. Yeah, this game is wild right now. They're in a timeout right now, so we'll come back to that. But I need to put this somewhere better for now. I'm gonna put this right here. But for those who are new to the NBA, they just signed a new media rights deal. So the games are available on a lot of different places. Ooh, excuse me. So I have a nice little watch guide here that I was given at work. That you can see where the games are. So on Sundays, the games are on NBC and Peacock. On Mondays, the games are on Peacock only. Tuesdays, like today, NBC and Peacock. Wednesdays, the games are on ESPN. Thursdays, the games are on Amazon Prime. Friday on Prime and ESPN, and then on Saturday, Prime and ABC. So, nice little watch guide that they gave out since they have so many more media partners so that people know where they can find the games. So today's games are on NBC and Peacock. The NBA is back on NBC for the first time in about 20 plus years. So it's been a big everybody's been pretty excited about it due to some of the classic round ball rock intro track um that they used to run back in the day. John Tesh, I think his name is, um allow them to reuse it for bringing the NBA back to NBC and Peacock, of course. Let me put this back up. I don't know why I have halftime up. But it's 101 100 right now in this game. For those just joining, I thought this game was going to start at 10 o'clock. I should have known. I should have known NBA basketball, it never starts on time. It's going to start 10:15, they say. So we just have to wait. Man, that man Zach Zarba's neck muscles or neck veins is just popping out as he's talking. Yeah, RC, I don't think we're gonna make it to the Laker game on time. Yeah, I'm shoot. I might fall asleep before the end too, Sierra. To be completely honest with you, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but we gonna try. That's all we can do at this point. We gonna try. So the Rockets won the challenge, but OKC still has the ball here. Oh, Shea, step back, midi. Oh, and they give him the lead. That was dirty. The MVP, Shea Gilgeous Alexander. It's their first lead since it was 42-41. This is crazy. Houston was in the driver's seat and then just started turning the ball over a lot. Mm-mm-mm. Make sure you fill out the poll on the YouTube. Who do you think will have the most points tonight between Steph Curry and Luka Doncic? Make sure you fill out that poll. 88% of y'all say Luka Doncic. So another challenge here. Oh boy, they're gonna prolong this game. Yeah, the other game not starting on time, y'all. And they go to another timeout. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take a nap. Just wake me up when it's over. No, but for an opening night game, this is a really good game. Bro said the ring's open to a ring inside. I didn't even get to see the ring. I was literally driving home from work when they were doing the ring ceremony. Jason said I had no clue on the post, so I went with one that had the cooler sounding name. I'm guessing Luka Doncic. Luka the Don. Luka is from Slovenia. Previously played with the Dallas Mavericks and was surprisingly traded middle of last season to the LA Lakers. We just gonna wait, y'all. We just gonna wait. There's 53 seconds left in this one. They just challenged the call. So we'll see if what the resolution of this challenge is. Man, I could have started the stream all 10:30. Oh, damn, Sierra. You calling me out. Steph is old. The whole Warriors team, their most important players are old. They're back. Love Hunter said, "Who do I think is gonna win?" I'm going to say Lakers win. Lakers win is my prediction at the moment. Salute to you for the comment on the Twitch. Sierra said the older I get, the younger I'm gonna be. You've been Benjamin Button over there. Great minds think alike. Love Huncho. I'm going Lakers tonight. Looking at the betting odds and all that stuff, Lakers are the underdogs in this one. The Golden State almost called them the Valkyries. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a long season. The Golden State Warriors are 2.5-point favorites. For those who are unfamiliar with the Rockets, they have this tallest starting lineup in NBA history. Oh, Alperen Şengün, what a hook shot. Their point guard or makeshift point guard is 6'7". Everybody else is 6'10" and above. Oh my gosh, what a horrible three. And OKC missed and gave it to KD. Yeah. Şengün, he's on my fantasy team. And he have a career high in threes tonight. The young man is out of Turkey. And KD gets fouled with 9 seconds to go, going to the foul line. Uh-oh, KD missed a free throw. You know, for those who know, I always got my green grapes on deck. KD missed a free throw. Come on, KD. Damn, KD balding at the top of his head. He getting old too. Damn, I'm gonna have to extend the tip off for this game because this game's still going on. This game might start all 2:30. Oh, I said 2:30, 10:30 Eastern. Wow, that's how far behind I am. That the ESPN already got it up. Looks like Shea hits a Shea midi cash. Wow, that's what happens when you miss a free throw, KD. 2 seconds ago. If this game goes to overtime, bruh. This game can go to overtime. I mean, it can, but I don't want it to go to overtime. I'm trying to start this other game. Right, it's too early in the season for OT, Sierra. You're absolutely right. Way too early in the season for OT. We're waiting for this game to end, y'all. If you're just joining the stream, waiting for this OKC Houston Rockets game to end. I don't want to spoil it for myself. I'm going to put this one back up. This game's going to go to overtime. I feel it. I might have to go to Peacock and watch this other game. All right, let's see, KD. What you got? Let's see what the Rockets got. Oh, they took Steven Adams out. Please no overtime, no OT tonight. They get it into Şengün for the game. Oh, it's going to overtime. Damn it. I jinxed it, y'all. I'm going to Peacock. Because they can't hold the game forever, so they got to start the next game. Good for the basketball fan, bad for me. Oh, almost clicked Espanol. All right, dang, I got ads on Peacock. I'm not rich, y'all. I don't got the money for ads. I'm for ad free. But that game's going to overtime, people. They're about to tip off here, though. So I'm glad I switched over to Peacock. They couldn't hold the game any longer. So LA, Golden State, game 1 of the NBA season for both of these teams. Luka Doncic, his first opening season opener, I should say, with the LA Lakers. Same for Jimmy Butler, his first opening day game or season opener with the Golden State Warriors. All right, jump ball is up, and we have kicked off game 2 of the season opener between. Oh, guys, I forgot. I got the timer at 10 minutes like we're in the WNBA. Look at me, I'm a rookie. There we go. And look, Luka Doncic gets the season off to a start for the LA Lakers with the basket. Luka Doncic with the first basket. And Draymond Green with the missed rebound to Austin Reeves, who gets it to Luka Doncic. Luka with the ball, top of the key, guarded by Steph now. I'm going to get locked in a minute. Give me a second, y'all. Luka Doncic, crossover, drives on Steph, pump fakes the pass, gets it back. Draymond and him fighting on the floor for it. Draymond gets the steal, gets it over to Curry, over to Kuminga, over to Podziemski. Pump fakes for 3, drives into the paint, slows down, throws up the floater, and scores. Brandon Podziemski. Y'all would know him as the guy in the Golden State Valkyries commercial that was doing all the cheering and stuff courtside. That is Brandon Podziemski. It's 2-2. Rui Hachimura over to Austin Reeves. Reeves on the drive. Drives left, goes up, switches to the right, and scoops it in with the right. Austin Reeves with the basket. And we have a delay of game, I think, to start. Ball and play here with the Golden State Warriors. I really got to think about what I'm saying. Draymond Green in the left corner. Pump fakes for 3. Drives baseline. Spins into the paint. Throws up a wild hook shot. Misses. Doncic with the rebound. Luka on the push. Goes behind the back. Steps back. Doncic 3. Off the front rim. Podziemski with the rebound. Brandon Podziemski crosses half court. Right to left crossover. Goes up to the cup. Left hand pass to Jimmy Butler in the right corner. And Jimmy Butler, the third, I got to put respect on him. He knocks down the right corner 3 and gives the Valkyrie, gives the Warriors a 5-4 lead. Oh my goodness. Austin Reeves throws up the lob to Ayton. Terrible pass. Curry reads it and steals it. Over to Podziemski. Over to Kuminga. Kuminga, Euro steps into the paint, hangs in the air, misses, and almost gets his own rebound, and it goes out of bounds to the Lakers. This is going to be a very test of my mental fortitude with saying NBA teams and not WNBA teams. Ball in play here with the Lakers. Doncic over to Reeves. Reeves tries to get it to Gabe Vincent, but it's a turnover. 3-on-1 here, and Jimmy Butler on the pass from Curry gets fouled. Jimmy Butler will go to the line for 2 free throws. One of the best players in the league at drawing fouls, Jimmy Butler. Yeah, Jason, that's the guy. Yeah, he was at damn near every Valkyries home game. I'm gonna get the players on the court on the screen up for you guys. There you go. Jimmy Butler hits the first free throw. Steve Kerr is the coach of the Golden State Valkyries. And J.J. Redick is the coach of the LA Lakers as Jimmy hits both free throws. Score 7-4. Doncic with the ball. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Ayton. Ayton right side to Reeves. Reeves comes off the screen going left. Pity pat dribble at the 3. Gets into the paint. Pump fakes. Throws it out to Doncic. Top of the key 3. Cash. Luka. The Don. Knocks out a 3 from deep. It's 7-7. Green over to Jimmy Butler. Butler on the drive. Butler jump pass over to Kuminga. Back to Jimmy. Top of the key here. Left side to Draymond. Draymond, no hesitation for 3. Bounces off the front of the rim and off. Doncic with the rebound. Luka crossover. Luka down to Ayton in the paint. Ayton spins. Right hand hook is up and good. DeAndre Ayton acquired from the Portland Trailblazers as Jimmy Butler catches a lob from Draymond Green quickly on the other end. And now an offensive foul by Rui Hachimura on this side. Score is 9-9. They're showing a replay of that last Ayton basket there. Ball in play here with Steph Curry. Curry with the ball. Guarded by Luka. Goes corner to Kuminga. Barely catches it. Gets it over to Green. Hand off to Curry. Curry for 3. And Curry hits first basket of the game. Knocks down the 3. Steph Curry. 12-9 here. Doncic with the ball over to Vincent. Vincent with the drive into the paint. Hands it off to Ayton. It looked like Ayton walked, but he gets away with it, and Ayton finishes the basket. It's 12-11. My bad. I'm adding the wrong scores to people. 12-11. Curry for 3. Off balance. Misses. Rebound to the Lakers. Luka the Don. Step back for 3. Left wing now. Rolls off the front of the rim. Almost drops in. Rebound to the Warriors. Curry over to Kuminga. Right side of the floor. Kuminga into the paint. Shoots the fall away from 15 feet out. And misses. Doncic with the ball. Crosses half court. Hand off to Reeves. Reeves on the drive. Reeves spins. Can't go anywhere. Throws it out to Rui Hachimura. Hachimura tries to drive on Jimmy Butler. Puts him in the post. Rui gets a ball poked away, but steals it right back. 3 seconds on the clock. Finds Reeves on the cut. Reeves has to throw it up. Doesn't recognize it. Goes in, but he got it off a little too late. And it's a shot clock violation. 5 turnovers by the LA Lakers. So subs happening now for the Warriors. Ball in play here with the Warriors and Steph Curry. Curry comes off the screen. Doesn't really take it. Gets another screen going left from Kuminga. Goes behind the back. Tries to snatch back dribble. Now guarded by DeAndre Ayton. Throws it over to Green with 5 on the shot clock. Hook pass to Gary Payton the second. And he goes out of bounds. 12-11. Golden State on top of LA right now with 6:42 to go. Dude said Lakers looking like the Liberty with these turnovers. Well, y'all, give me. I'm working my way into calling NBA games. It's a little different than than the W. So bear with me. But it's 12-11 right now. 12-11. Let's take a look at the other game and let's see what happened there. OKC up 110-106, 2:58 to go in overtime. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at this game. 12-11 is the score. Golden State on top of LA right now. You got, let's look at the full box score. Jimmy Butler with 7 points. Jimmy Butler with 7. You have 3 from Steph Curry, 2 from Brandon Pajemski. For the Lakers, you have Rui with none, 4 for DeAndre Ayton, 5 for Luka Doncic, 2 for Austin Reeves. They do have, they said 5 turnovers. I see 4 turnovers here, so they have to clean the turnovers up, definitely. They're 1 for 3 from 3. So they have some things that they need to clean up. All right. So that's the score right now, 12-11. Salute to everybody hanging around. I know we started earlier than the game. I thought the game was going to start at 10. It didn't start till about 10:20. But we move, people. We move. For those just joining, this is my first time calling an NBA game on the channel. This channel was primarily WNBA and then later Unrivaled. But stepping into a new frontier with NBA games. Even though I do watch the NBA. Kat, what's going on? Salute. Hope all is well. I had to break out the NBA Cup for my first NBA stream. Score is currently 12-11 Golden State over the LA Lakers. I am keeping an eye on this other game between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Houston Rockets. That game went to overtime. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are currently on top 112-107. All right, broadcast is coming back now. Broadcast is coming back. I forgot to add Gary Payton II to the subs for the Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton. Ball back in play here. Ball is back in play. Okay, move that down. There we go. Kuminga with the ball over to Gary Payton. Top to Draymond. Left side to Buddy Hield. Shoots the 3 and misses. Quick outlet from Doncic to Reeves. Reeves hangs and Gary Payton skies from out of nowhere and punches it into the first row. What a block by Gary Payton II. Draymond slows down Austin Reeves, forces him to double clutch. Gary Payton with the left hand spike. Almost knocked out a fan with that block. And the turnover again for the Lakers on the inbound. Steph Curry over to Buddy. Corner to Kuminga and out of bounds. Golden State had numbers and just overpassed there. Ball in play here with the Lakers. They have to curb the turnovers. Marcus Smart is into the game here for the Lakers. Austin Reeves off the screen going left. Reeves over to Smart. Smart back up top to Reeves. Reeves deep 3 off the back of the rim and off. Draymond with the rebound over to Curry. Curry dances into the front court. Oh, has he move on? Ayton throws up the floater from the foul line. Ayton gets his hand caught in the cookie jar, and it's a shooting foul on him. Curry will go to the line for free throws. That was a little weak to me. Oh, they say the foul is on the floor, not a shooting foul. Draymond Green goes to the bench for a rest. And as old man Horford, Al Horford, checks into the game, ball over to Kuminga. Oh, and they find Gary Payton. He's too far under the basket, misses the layup, gets his own rebound, and misses the putback. Doncic with the ball. Doncic into the paint, tries to quick lay it up, and Ayton gets the rebound. Ayton throws it out to Smart. And they call a tech on Draymond already. That's his 132nd technical. Wow. They just said this is 132nd technical in his career. Reeves shoots the technical free throw and misses. So Ayton may have gotten away with hitting the rim. Ball in play here with the Lakers. They missed a technical free throw. Doncic step back three off the rim, misses. Fight for the rebound. Kuminga saves it, but then it's stolen by Ayton. Ayton over to Doncic, over to Smart in the corner for three. He misses. Horford gets the rebound. Outlet to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield to Gary Payton. That's a charge on Gary Payton the second. Luka Doncic draws the foul. Luka Doncic drawing the charge there. Ball in play here with the Lakers. Smart over to Doncic, right wing. Ayton comes and sets the screen. Doncic draws the foul on Ayton, throws up the foul line jumper, gets fouled, and Doncic will go to the line for 2 free throws. They're showing a package of Doncic, how Doncic is being guarded in this game so far. They're doing a lot of trapping him off those pick and roll attempts when he's the ball handler. Doncic knocks down the first free throw. Doncic's second free throw is up, and he misses the second. Rebound to Kuminga. 12-12 is the score. 12-12. Curry with the ball. Curry comes off the screen. Another screen from Horford this time. Over the head pass back up top to Kuminga. Kuminga for three, and Kuminga lines up a three from the top of the key and gives Golden State a 15-12 lead. And a steal on the inbound. Buddy Hield gets the steal and puts it in. So LA just turning the ball over. Crazy. I think this is Jake LaRavia in the game. Doncic with the ball. Doncic has played this whole quarter. Doncic fall away from the left elbow, rolls around. Soft touch is good. 17-14. On landing, what's going on? Curry with the ball. Step back three over Ayton. High archer grazes the rim and goes out of bounds. Subs happening here, but they're showing Luka's last play. He drives left, stops, one leg fall away. He has 8 points and 5 rebounds here in the first quarter. Remember, if you're just joining, no LeBron James, out with sciatica. So this is Luka's show to run here. Luka at half court gets the screen from Jackson Hayes. Comes back right, throws up the lob, and Vanderbilt tried to catch it backwards and lay it in, and it's missed, and the Warriors have the ball. Butler over the heel, back to Butler. Butler on the drives, throws it up, and draws the foul on LaRavia. So Jimmy Butler will go to the line for 2 free throws. Jimmy Butler the third at the line for 2 free throws. First one is up and good. Steph Curry gets a breather. He's on the bench. (18-14) is the score. Jimmy Butler for the second free throw is up, and he knocks down the second free throw. 19-14 Golden State over the Lakers. Marcus Smart with the ball. Smart gets it over to Luka. Luka comes off the screen. Luka between the legs. Step back. 3. Over heel. That looks short. It is short. Horford skies. I put that in quotes for the rebound. He dribbles it across half court. Gets it over to Pajemski. Back to Hield. Hield pushes off Smart. Hield wide open for 3 and knocks it down. This man, Marcus Smart over here, slipping and sliding all over the floor. 22-14. LaRavia over to Doncic. Doncic pump fakes, gets into the paint, gets fouled on the reach-in by Gary Payton. And I think we'll have a break in play here. As we go to commercial, they're showing that last 3 from Buddy Hield. Oh no, this double OT in this Houston OKC game, y'all. Double overtime. Houston. Wow, what a defensive stop by Houston. So we're going into double overtime in that game. Crazy. Let me see if I can get that up. Who's going to root for the Blue Jays? Man, I'd rather the Dodgers win again than the Blue Jays win. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try and get that game up for us as well, in a ticker at the top of the screen so you guys can see it. That's absolutely crazy. Double overtime in the first. It reminds me of when the Knicks and Celtics go to double overtime, or go to overtime in that first game of the season, whether it was last year or the year before. I can't remember, but that's crazy, bro. Let me see if I can get my widgets working. My widgets are all set for WNBA stuff. Double overtime is actually crazy. What am I looking for? I'm looking for game. Salute to everybody here in the chat. I'm gonna get the ticker up so we can keep an eye on that game. That game has now gone into double overtime. First game of the season going into double overtime. Is it headers? Oh, this is where I'm looking for. All right, let's see if this works. Cat, you're right. Brooklyn Dodgers. You're absolutely right. I'd rather root for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Nah, I gotta fix this. This is not it. All right, looks like we're coming back to game action here in Crypto.com Arena, where the LA Lakers are currently down to the visiting Golden State Warriors. Looks like Luka Doncic knocks down the first free throw. One second, y'all. Over here trying to get this thing fixed. There we go. I got it. And Luka knocks down both free throws. So top of the screen is the other game that's going on. Top of the screen is the other game that is going on. That game has gone to double overtime. 22-16 is the score. Jimmy Butler pump fakes on the left baseline step back, gets it to Podziemski, who drives into the paint, throws a off-balance jump shot off, and it misses. Jared Vanderbilt with the rebound. Gets it over to Doncic. Jimmy almost gets the steal, but runs into Luka. I'm going to run my clock down a bit. I'm a little bit behind. Conlan said yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of the Liberty winning the title. Yeah. Yeah, it was New York Liberty Day. Tudor said KD called timeout. Ref seen it, didn't call it. Now we're going to double overtime. Damn. Ref talk already. LaRavia with the ball gets it down to Jackson Hayes. Over to Smart. Smart finds Vanderbilt, who has to pirouette and throw it into another turnover by the Lakers. Over to Podziemski. Drops it off to Santos. And they couldn't corral it. Ball goes off of LaRavia. It stays with the Warriors. Some sloppy plays there by both teams. Al Horford over here running point center. Ball in play here with Golden State. Over to Podziemski. Top of the key here. Looking for Santos. Can't get it to him. Gets it right side to Horford. Looking for Jimmy. Guarded by LaRavia. Jay Laurent salute for the follow. Jimmy with the miss. Fight for the rebound. Trickles out to Hayes. Hayes over to Reeves. Reeves gets the screen from Hayes. Reeves. Floater in the paint. Draws the foul. Bounces around. Doesn't drop. And Reeves will go to the line for 2 free throws. Yo, this game ain't ended until all 1 o'clock, y'all. 1 Eastern. I forgot how long NBA games can be. Salute, what's good? I don't know how you found the channel, but salute for finding the channel. Appreciate you. Austin Reeves, he has upped his points per game from 7.3 in 21-22 to 20 in last year, 24-25. So he has been improving steadily every year. He knocks down both free throws, and we're at 22-18. Podziemski off the screen going right, picks up his dribble over to Santos, up top to Jimmy. Jimmy guarded by Vanderbilt. On an island here, Jimmy finds Horford. Horford left wing 3, and Horford can do that. Al Horford with his first basket in Warriors colors knocks down the wing 3. It's 25-18. And a turnover again by the Lakers. Podziemski with the loose ball. Goes up, goes for the left-hand layup, draws the foul on Reeves. Oh, no, Reeves draws the foul on Podziemski. Offensive foul by the Warriors. Ball back to the LA Lakers. Yeah, that was a close one. That was a close one. Ball in play here with the Lakers, however. No challenge called. Finally, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Warriors up 25-18. Reeves at half court. Gets the screen from Smart. They fake the trap and don't take it. Now Reeves into the paint. Goes all the way in and somehow lays it in. Austin Reeves, what a take. And it's a 5-point game. 25-20, and Vanderbilt gets the steal. Vanderbilt gets it over to Reeves. Reeves throws up the floater for Hayes. Hayes catch and lays in the oop. And just like that, it's a 3-point game. 25-22. Oh, I forgot, bro. You don't got Peacock. Yeah. This Jordan is a double overtime, and now they can't score. Ball over to Podziemski, over to Horford, over to Podziemski, up top to Jimmy. Jimmy with 7 on the Game clock over to Horford. Back to Jimmy. Jimmy has to take a fall away jump shot. Gets fouled on a 3 by Marcus Smart. What a dummy. Marcus Smart jumps into Jimmy Butler shooting a turnaround fall away from the right wing. Oh no, that's not a foul. That's a foul on Jimmy. Jimmy kicks out. Jimmy kicks out and basically kicks Marcus Smart in the knee. So they're gonna challenge this or take a look at this. What the hell? Nate McMillan's an assistant coach on the Lakers? What in the world? That's interesting. But it's a coach's challenge already. Our first challenge of the game. JJ Redick challenges that call. Jimmy Butler does look like he kicks out there and kicks Marcus Smart on that last second 3. There's actually 3 seconds left on the clock, y'all. 3 seconds left on the clock. So 3 seconds left in the quarter. They say Marcus Smart is moving into the landing space, so the challenge is unsuccessful. So Jimmy will be shooting 3 free throws. No more challenges. Jay Laurent says, how's Kuminga looking? All right. Nothing crazy. We'll take a look at the box score in a bit, but it's nothing crazy for Kuminga. He has 3 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Looks like Houston's up 119-117 now. Jimmy Butler at the line for the first of 3. He knocks down the first. Luka Doncic gets his first rest of the game. Man, damn near played the whole first quarter. You're gonna have to do a lot of the heavy lifting here as Jimmy rattles in the second. Jimmy knocks down all 3. There's 3.2 seconds to go. LaRavia to inbound. Gets it into Reeves with 2 seconds. With 1 second, Reeves goes up for 3. And it's off the backboard. And that's how the quarter ends. So at the end of the first, the Golden State Warriors up 28-22 at the end of the first. Let's get ready for quarter number 2. And then we'll take a look at the box score. I got to remember, I got to reset the clock to 12 and not 10. Oh, man, I got to get used to that. There we go, 12. Elijah, the Lakers fan, Luka Austin is some scrubs. Yeah, let's take a look at those scrubs. Why don't we? Let's take a look at this. Come on, fix yourself. There we go. I need to start locking my stuff back. So you got Jimmy Butler for the Warriors with 12 of their 28 points. Draymond with none. 3 for Kuminga, 3 for Steph Curry, 2 for Podziemski. Off the bench, you have 3 from Horford and 5 from Buddy Hield. They're shooting 7 for 7 from the line, 5 for 10 from the field. No, 5 for 10 from 3, 8 for 20 from the field. So the threes have been saving them. For the Lakers, you got Rui Hachimura with none. You got 4 for DeAndre Ayton in his debut. None for Gabe Vincent. 10 for Luka Doncic with 5 rebounds. And you have 6 for Austin Reeves. Off the bench, you got 2 from Jackson Hayes, and that's about it. Lakers struggling from 3, 1 for 9 from 3 for 11%, 8 for 19 from the field, 5 for 7 from the line. They have to clean up the turnovers. They have 8 turnovers in that first quarter. That's a recipe for disaster. Gotta clean up those turnovers. LeBron, salute for that, bro. Thank you. It's taking me a little bit to get adjusted to the NBA stuff. My brain is in WNBA mode, so bear with me if I call the Warriors the Valkyries or the Lakers the Sparks. 28-22 is the score. Let me take a look at this Rockets Thunder game. OKC has taken the lead with 32.6 seconds to go. 123-122. Okay. Now that doesn't want to work anymore. Hold on. Stuff just start. Oh, I'm gonna have to reset this. So we can. There we go. Cool. All right, that's the score. 123-122. Rockets have taken a timeout. Rockets have taken a timeout. Let me see if I could fix some things while we have some time. Salute to everybody in the chat. This is my first NBA game on the channel. I'm doing the play-by-play for. Opening night of the 2025 WNBA season. Right, ball back in play here. Whoops, where's my stuff? Ball back in play here with the Warriors. Jimmy Butler on the drive, spins, travels, and Jimmy Butler gets called. He shuffled a pivot foot there. 16 turnovers between these two teams already. Very sloppy so far. Ball in play here with the Lakers. Reeves with the ball. Spin pass over to Vincent for 3. And Vincent knocks down the 3. His first basket of the game. Gets the deficit to 3. 28-25. Pajemski over to Jimmy. Jimmy on the pump fake on the right baseline. Jimmy in the post against Reeves. Jimmy spins back baseline. Shoots the fall away over Reeves. Can't get it. Slips going for the rebound. I think out of his shoe. And they have a 5-on-4 here. Reeves left wide open for 3 in the lead. Short. LaRavia chases down the rebound and slows it down. Jake LaRavia over to Vincent. Back to LaRavia. LaRavia on the drive on Jimmy. Spin. Tries to go up and under. Draws the foul on the reach-in. And LaRavia will go to the line for 2 free throws. Man's hit his first made 3 as a Laker. Oh, I reset my whole scoreboard. Oh, pain. Thank you. Look at me. I'm so upset. 28-25. Give me a second, y'all. 28-25. There we go. We back. Dang, it's like preseason for me. You don't stream in 3 weeks and you lose your whole touch. He misses both free throws. Missed both free throws. 28-25 is the score. Ball over to Pajemski. Right elbow jump shot is up and good for Brandon Pajemski. 30-25. Ball over to Reeves. Reeves, left-hand drive. Reeves into the paint, stops, throws it out to LaRavia. Over to Vincent. Vincent, 3. Same spot, different result. He misses that one. Reeves finds Vincent. Vincent pump fakes for 3 again. Throws it out to LaRavia. Back to Vincent. Corner to Vanderbilt. Oh, hell no. That was an air ball from the right corner. Missed everything. Jimmy Butler into the paint, keeps his dribble alive, throws up a floater, and misses. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Over to Reeves. Oh, and that's almost another turnover. Reeves picks up the ball and gets it over to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt tries to drive and he loses the ball. This is like a comedy of errors here. Now Vanderbilt and Green pushing each other. Oh. It's always Draymond at the scene of the crime, man. Draymond at the scene of the crime. Draymond already got one tech, so he was yelling and he was complaining to the official. Schroeder shoves Vanderbilt off. Vanderbilt shoves him back, and Vanderbilt gets the technical foul. So now Jimmy at the line for the free throw. Jimmy hits the tech. This man, Vanderbilt, I don't know what that man was doing. Oh, they got into it before. They showing a flashback to last year when Vanderbilt and Draymond got into a little fisticuff. No, I shouldn't say fisticuffs. It's not really a fisticuffs. A little tiff. 31-25. Draymond with the ball. Draymond, fakes out the pass, and Draymond get on that rim. Draymond dunks it. Oh, snap. I haven't seen Draymond dunk in a minute. 33-25. Reeves with the ball over to LaRavia. LaRavia on the drive, throws out the wild pass back out to Reeves. Reeves, left to right crossover into the paint, shoots the midi, rolls around and scores. 33-27. Pajemski over to Green. Green down to Jimmy. Jimmy against his former teammate Gabe Vincent on the Heat. Good times. Jimmy into the paint, throws it out to Pajemski. Pump fakes for three, out to Green. Over to Jimmy. Jimmy pump fakes for three. Nobody wants to shoot. Jimmy into the paint, throws up the floater over Vincent and scores. Everybody just pump faking. 35-27. Reeves into the paint, off balance, and somehow bounces off the back rim and drops. 35-29. And we have an offensive foul on Draymond Green. Austin Reeves draws the foul, and Draymond is twirling the finger, telling them to review it. Yeah, that's not a screen, Draymond. Ball in play here with Austin Reeves. Right to left crossover, escapes the trap, drives left, right by Pajemski, gets into the paint, throws up a right-hand floater, and they call an offensive foul on Jackson Hayes. So this just turnover city here. This quarter is just terrible. Looks like OKC have won this game. 125-124 in double overtime. Pajemski down to Jimmy Butler. Butler faces up on Reeves. Does his patented little fake jab and then go and draws the foul. 35-29, 8:25 to go. I'm going to run my clock down a little bit. 8:25 to go. 14 on the shot clock. Buddy Hield to inbound. Buddy gets it into Quentin Post. Over to Draymond. Top of the key. Left side to Jimmy. Jimmy on the left-hand side. Doncic is back in the game. Ayton guarding Jimmy now. Corner to Pajemski for three. Off. Draymond gets the rebound over Doncic. And Ayton almost gets the steal. And the Warriors let it bounce out of bounds. So, man, I haven't said Curry's name in a while. He hasn't been back in the game. He's still on the bench. That's interesting. I guess they're really trying to manage minutes this year. Buddy Hield with the ball. Almost loses it. It gets deflected out off of Buddy and out of bounds. So a turnover by the Warriors. Jackson's another one. He's the same player he was when he entered the league. Yeah, that is true. Ball and play here with the LA Lakers. You got Gabe Vincent at the controls with Doncic, Hachimura, Reeves, and Ayton. Doncic top of the key, guarded by Curry now. Tries to put him in the post, right in the center of the floor. Spins, one fall away jump shot, left elbow, none but net. Luka Doncic with the fall away. Comes off the bench and gets right back into the scorebook. 35-31. Luka Up to 12. Curry to the basket, draws the foul, throws up the layup, and will go to the line for 2 free throws. They're saying he traveled, but they don't call the travel. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he might have gotten away with an extra step there, but um, if it's not called, it is what it is. So Steph Curry at the line for 2 free throws. First one is up, knocks it down. Al Horford, old man Horford, checks into the game for the Warriors. Quentin Post goes to the bench. Curry, second free throw is up and good. 37-31. Warriors on top. Approaching 7.5 to go here in the second quarter. Gabe Vincent comes off the screen going left, guarded by Kuminga. Back to Doncic, guarded by Draymond. Top of the key. Gets the screen from Rui. Draymond stays with Doncic, though. 7 on the shot clock. They try to rescreen. Doncic gets it over to Rui. Rui for 3 over Curry, and it's all fight for the rebound. Horford snatches it down. Horford over to Kuminga. Kuminga with the ball. Kuminga gets downhill, tries to get through the paint. Fight for the ball. Players all over the floor fighting for it. And we have a jump ball between Vincent and Kuminga. So we have timeout on the floor before we have this jump ball. Timeout on the floor. 37-31. Golden State Warriors on top of the Lakers right now. They may be transferring this game to NBA, to NBC now. Now that we have a break in play. I'm gonna switch my broadcast over because the Peacock stream is just so far behind. All right, so I'm back. I'm watching it on NBC. Jay, am I open to WNBA questions? Yeah, sure. All right, ask away. The game is on NBC now. If you couldn't watch before because of the double overtime game, the game is now on NBC. I just transferred over there from the Peacock app. I'm gonna actually end this poll now. I'm gonna end this poll and see what the results are. The poll was who scores more points tonight, Luka or Steph? 75% of y'all said Luka. Ashley Shahamadi. I feel like I've seen her call. Oh, she was doing stuff for like the Charlotte Hornets or something. JJ's foot story explains it all somewhat. Somewhat. I gotta give her some sympathy there. She had to have surgery on that right ankle. She messed up during the season, so I give her some sympathy there. But that's why she didn't want to go in the paint because it's like to stabilize the ankle. So I'll shoot her some bail there, but it was still frustrating. All right, so we're finally getting out of this timeout. Jesus, I gotta train my brain for the longer NBA games, honestly. You don't think an extra 8 minutes is a lot, but in NBA time, extra 8 minutes is like 30, 40 minutes real time. Jeez. Jump ball here between Kuminga and Vincent. Kuminga wins it, tips it out to Horford, misses. Kuminga gets the offensive rebound, gets the ball stripped though, and stolen by the Lakers. Doncic with the ball. Doncic, right side of the floor, gets into the paint, stops, pump fakes again, draws the foul, and will go to the line. So Luka Doncic continuing to draw fouls, and will go to the line for 2 free throws. You'll only see that in Atlanta. Yeah, I don't anticipate those objects being thrown on the floor like that. WNBA gonna look crazy different next year? Yeah, I would think so. I think so. Go Aces, oh boy. A lot. You crazy, bro. Listen, man. Luka, first free throw is up and good. They got an article. They got like pictures of Luka looking skinny. That's hilarious. Pictures from some People's Magazine or Health Magazine. I don't know what that was. But anyways, he makes both free throws. 33. I think I have this wrong score. 37-33 is the score. Steph Curry to the basket and tries to reverse it home and misses. Ayton with the rebound over to Doncic. Doncic goes behind the back. Left hand dribble into the paint. Jump pass over to Vincent. Over to Smart. Smart doesn't take the three. Over to Rui. Over to Doncic. Down to Ayton. Ayton tries to spin and stolen by the rookie Richard. I don't know who this guy is, but he lobs it up to Peyton and he lays it right in. So defense to offense there for the Golden State Warriors. It's 39-33. Marcus Smart throws up a floater from the foul line, rolls around, and scores. Marcus Smart with the floater. And it's 39-35. Ooh, Curry goes behind the back, loses Smart, goes left, and they call the offensive foul on Curry for the push-off on Smart. It looked like he sold it a bit, but listen. He's a good salesman. What can you say? 39-35. Steph Curry said, I'm not that strong. Yeah, Smart sort of, he sort of tripped on Ayton's foot. That's funny, though. Smart with the ball. He and they call an offensive foul on Smart. He gives it right back. So he drew a foul on one end and gave up the foul on the other. 39-35. Bro, it's about to be midnight. It's not even halftime yet. Yeah, this bro, he don't gotta clear the world, bro. Man went out there with no cut on opening night. You know what type of time he was on. They're reviewing this to see if it's gonna be a flagrant. That boy got no edge up. This man looked like me when I don't go to the barber for months. Except I'm not on national TV. But they're reviewing this for a flagrant. He sort of had Steph Curry's shoulder in like a like wrapped up a bit. So they're reviewing this because they say it may have been a flagrant foul. Yeah, the dad looking like COVID, Jace. Seriously. They upgraded it to a flagrant foul penalty one. They said it for the potential for injury. Because he did have his left arm hooked and then Yeah. Nah, you my boy, man. COVID was a interesting time. I wasn't going to no bar during COVID. Tell you that much. I was in the bathroom just trying to edge up as much as I could. Like, Steph Curry knocks down both free throws, and it's 41-35. Ball in play to Peyton, almost turns it over, but saves it inbounds and throws it over to Kuminga. Kuminga with the crossover. Kuminga into the paint, fall away over Ayton, and draws the foul on Reeves. Bruh, it's a foul fest out here. And now Kuminga will go to the line for 2 free throws. Man, Kuminga, nah, Kuminga's his edge up on the front, it looked crazy. I don't know. He might be missing here. Like, I don't know. You tell me, bruh. His joint look a little different. I never really looked at his edge up like that, but it looked like he got the enhancements. I don't know what that is. Kuminga misses a second. 42-35. Doncic with the ball. Doncic, top of the key, guarded by the aforementioned Kuminga. Puts him in the post, drives, double clutches, tries to go off glass, misses, and rebounded by old man Horford. Over to Kuminga. Over to Curry. Curry for 3. Cash. Nothing but net for Steph Curry. Cashes out. And it's a 10-point game. Luka with the ball. Luka drives left. Luka into the paint. Jump pass over to Hachimura. Gets poked away by the rookie Richard. Who is this man? I know he's a rookie, but Will Richard. Man, generic ass name. Hold on. Let me type in Will Richard. Add him to the list. Will Richard. As Doncic gets it over to Reeves, and Reeves lays it in. Never heard of you, bro. Will Richard. Sound like a. Let me not disrespect what his mama called him. William Richard. 45-37 to score. Ball down to Horford. Horford blocked by Doncic. Oh. Reeves over to Smart. Smart down the lane. Smart goes over the layup and scores. Statue of Liberty layup from Marcus Smart. He wanted a foul there. Has his arms raised to the refs. And it's 45-39. What a block by Luka Doncic. Good help side defense. And it leads to a Marcus Smart layup on the other end. We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Wow. Give me a second, y'all. Let me get this. He allergic to a T. Is that he allergic to the T-blade? I'm weak, bro. That drink look crazy though. Somebody got to tell him. If somebody hasn't told him already. If that's your man, you got to tell your boy like, yo, bro, you got to get that fixed up, brother. You're making too much coin to be walking around like that. And we're gonna take a look at the box score in a second, y'all. I'm trying to fix it, so it feels like it's so far away. There we go. I think this looks a little better. There we go. So that's the score, 45-39, y'all. 45-39, Golden State on top of the LA Lakers. Jimmy Butler with 15 points. You got Draymond with 2.6 rebounds and a tech. You got Kuminga with 4 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 10 for Steph Curry on 2 made threes, and Brandon Podziemski with 4. Off the bench, you got Guy Santos with none, 3 for Horford, 5 for Buddy Hield, 2 for Peyton. the second. And oh, sorry. Yeah, 2 for Peyton the second. And Lil Richard with 2 steals. The LA Lakers. You got Rui Hachimura with no points. Sorry. 4 for DeAndre Ayton. 3 for Gabe Vincent. Luka with 14. Austin with 12. None for Vanderbilt and LaRavia. You got 2 for Hayes and 4 for Smart. Lakers have 12 turnovers as a team. Warriors not too much better. They have 11. It's turning the ball over crazy. Just turnover central in this one. All right, y'all. So that's the score right now. That's the score. 45, 39. Let me run my clock down a little bit. It's 4:18 to go in the second quarter. Telling you, this game ain't going until all 1 a.m. Why is Draymond Green in a daytime television show? What show is this? St. Denis Medical. Draymond with a cameo. He a patient in the show. That is hilarious. Listen, man, get to the bag. Man, so they need to put some of the per diem together and get him at and end this ball and play here with the Warriors. But Jimmy finds Steph on a nice back cut, and Steph easy layup. No one within 10 feet of him. He lays it right in. 47-39. Reeves with the rock, guarded by Richard. Gets it over to Ayton. Ayton over to Hachimura. Hand off to Luka. Luka coming off the screen, going left into the paint. Fall away over Jimmy. Scores. Luka Doncic with the fall away jumper. Ball quickly out to Jimmy. Jimmy over to Horford. Right side of the floor. Over to Jimmy. Jimmy drives out to Kuminga. Kuminga left corner 3, and it's off the rim. Rebound to Luka. Luka with 16 points and 6 rebounds. Ball over to DeAndre in the post against Al Horford. Spins, and he travels. DeAndre Ayton with the travel. Old man Horford stood him up. 47-41. Man, Marcus Smart getting used and abused out there by Steph Curry. Ball in play here. 47-41. Curry with the rock. Gets it over to Kuminga. Kuminga handoff back to Curry. Going to the right. Curry fakes the pass to the corner. Throws up the floater. Going glass. Off the glass. Scores. Steph Curry. What a move by Steph. He's starting to heat up now. Luka with the rock. 49-41. Luka comes off the screen going left. Pocket pass to Marcus Smart. Floater or lob to Ayton. He gets fouled. They said it. Marcus trying to say he shot the floater, but it looked like a lob. Or they're gonna they change it to a shooting foul. Marcus Smart looks like he was going for the floater, and he threw up some bull. He was going up with the right and just switched it quickly to the left and just threw it up. But they say it was a shooting foul, so Marcus Smart at the line. First free throw is up and good. 49-42. Looks like Draymond trying to check back into the game. Oh, Conlander says the current WNBA CBA expires in 10 games. I think the sticking point between the WNBA and the WPA is unrivaled. Possibly. Bruh. I'm holding on, y'all. We gonna make it through. Marcus Smart misses the second free throw. I feel like there was like ages between the first and second free throw. I don't know what was going on. 49-42. Got Steph Curry coming off the screen. Finds Draymond on the pocket pass. Tries to go corner. He was right at the rim and tried to go to the corner. Turned it over. Stolen by the Lakers. Luka on the attack. Spins on this man. Pajemski drops it off to Ayton. Ayton brings the ball down under his knees and gets fouled. Gets popped in the eye. And he'll go to the line for free throws. Remind me of his Bahamian counterpart, Jonquel Jones. Bringing the too tall to be bringing the ball down below your waist. You tall, keep the ball high. DeAndre at the line breaks the first free throw. Colin said, "Do you ever think we'll see a mother-daughter tandem in the W?" No. Ball and play. Steph Curry walks into a deep three and misses. DeAndre almost tips it into the wrong basket on the rebound attempt. And don't tell me they don't call an offensive foul on that. Marcus Smart out there just doing stupidness, bro. Man tries to set a screen for Luka, and he was moving. He inches over to the left and hits Kuminga. Man, Marcus Smart. I don't know what he doing. Ball and play here with the Warriors. That's 3 fouls on Smart. Going against his name. And now they return the favor and they get an offensive foul going the other way on the screen. So they exchanging offensive foul screens. Yeah, Draymond sort of turns. He doesn't stay square. Ball and play here. Doncic attacking Kuminga. Goes all the way to the right. Off balance. Throws up the floater. Luka with the foul and 1. Luka saying something to Kuminga in his ear like you too little. Oh yeah, he did. Kuminga tried to give him a little chest bump there. The only way that could really happen, y'all. Yeah, the girl would have to get pregnant in college for it to happen. And then even then it's a stretch. It would have to be like a teen pregnancy. Ball and play. Or the mother gonna have to play till 44, 45. I don't think it will happen. 49-45 is the score. Kuminga loads up for 3 and misses. 4-point game. Tarasi was like 42. Luka over to Rui. Rui for 3. Rui for 3, and it's a 1-point game. Finally, this is as close as they've been in a while. 49-48. Jimmy on the attack on Vincent. Over to Draymond. Drop off pass to Curry. Curry gets trapped and they call a foul. This man Smart with 4 fouls. This man Smart just out there fouling, bro. You should have known. We should have known. Looked at the man cut. Was like, my man, he don't give a damn about anything. Man just out there. And Draymond knocks down the free throw. Sierra saying, so you have a kid at 21 and then she is 21. You're saying they need college praise for that? Yeah, because if you have to play 4 years of college, it wouldn't work if you have it at 21. Luka into the paint, jump pass over to Rui. Rui left wing 3 and Rui for 3 and the lead. The Lakers have come all the way back to take this lead. 51-50 with 51 seconds to go here. Curry into the lane, goes high, scoop. Oh, Kuminga almost with the putback and bricked the putback. He dunked the ball off the back of the rim. But they have another chance here. Kuminga on the attack on Ayton. Out to Pajemski. Pump fakes for 3. Relocates and knocks it down. Jonathan Kuminga was looking in the basket and bricked that dunk. Luka, step back over Jimmy for three. Oh, Luka. Luka, step back three right in Jimmy's grill and gives them back the lead, 54-53. My clock's a little behind. It's 10 seconds to go here. Curry with the ball. The crowd stands to their feet. Curry versus Doncic. Pity pat. Curry, double clutches for three. Air ball. Jimmy with the rebound and gets fouled on the putback attempt. Oh, wow. Luka, you know he likes that little side step back. Yes, Sierra. It doesn't. I've never heard a story like that about they keeping them on the team. You got to be like some generational talent for them to even consider it. As Jimmy knocks down the free throw, you got to be like a god out there for them to be like, all right, we'll redshirt you a year, but better not get another one. Rui to inbound, gets it to Luka. Luka from 3/4 court and it's off. Remember, they don't count the last second heaves anymore. It doesn't count. It doesn't go against your field goal percentage. But the Golden State Warriors go into halftime with a 55-54 lead. Wow. All right, y'all. We at halftime now. We are at halftime. We're gonna take a look at the box score and the team stats, and then we'll take a look at the previous game that went into double overtime. Let me put the halftime. What you call it? All right, so it's 55-54. Let me shrink this down. It is halftime. 15 minutes for halftime. So we got a little bit of time here. So let's take a look at what's going on here. So 55-54, the Golden State Warriors outscored the Lakers 28-22 in the first. Lakers outscored the Valkyries 32-27 in the second. They briefly took the lead before Golden State took it back. 1 point game here, 55-54. Jimmy Butler the third with 17 points on 10 of 10 from the free throw line. 3 for Draymond with 6 rebounds. You have 4 for Kuminga, 14 for Steph Curry. Came alive a little bit in that second quarter. 7 for Brandon Pajemski. Off the bench, you have 3 for Al Horford, 5 for Buddy Hield, 2 for Gary Payton. And that's the scoring there. They're shooting 16 for 18 from the line. 7 for 18 from 3, 16 for 40 from the field. For the LA Lakers, Rui Hachimura with 6 points, knocks down 2 threes in that second quarter. 4 for Ayton with 5 rebounds, 3 for Gabe Vincent, 22 for Luka Doncic with 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Austin Reeves with 12 and 4 assists. Jared Vanderbilt, no points, none for LaRavia, 2 for Hayes, 5 for Smart. So 7 points from their bench. They're shooting 55% from the field, which is really good. 29 from 3, which isn't really good. And 56 from the line. 9 for 16 from the free throw line. They got to fix that up. 56% from the line is crazy. Let's take a look at the team stats so we can have a better overview about what's going on here. So, Lakers are shooting a better percentage from the field, 55% to 40%. Warriors are shooting better from 3, 38.9 to 29.4. Warriors have shot 18 free throws, made 16. The Lakers have shot 16 and only made 9. They would be in the lead if they at least made half of their free throws. A little half of the ones they missed, I should say. 56% from the line, ain't gonna cut it. The rebound battle is equal, 21-21 in the rebound category. Assists, the Warriors are leading that 13-10. They're leading the steals 8-4 as well, but the Lakers are leading in blocks 2-1. Both teams can't take care of the basketball. 15 for the Lakers, 13 total turnovers for the Warriors. The Warriors have given up 15 points off of their 13 turnovers. The Lakers have given up 16 points off of their 15 turnovers. Fast break points are in favor of the Warriors, 9-2. The Lakers are dominating the points in the paint, 26-14. And the fouls, the Warriors have more fouls than the Lakers, 14-13. Largest lead of the game was 10 for the Warriors and 2 for the LA Lakers. So that's the team stats for this game. Now, if we take a look at the game that took place earlier today. Oh, I forgot I cropped it out. Hold on. That's annoying. Schedule. Gotta do all this to get to the game. Take a look at this game. This game was an absolute madness, as they say. Rockets and what do they call? Rockets and Thunder go to double overtime on the first game of the 2025 season. And the Oklahoma City Thunder, the defending champs, come back and win this one, 125-124. Excuse me. 125-124. For the Houston Rockets, Kevin Durant in his Houston Rockets debut finished with 23 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Did foul out of the game. He finished with 6 fouls. 16 points for Jabari Smith Jr. with 5 rebounds. He had 4 for Steven Adams, was a beast on the boards. That's what he's out there to do. Rebound, 13 rebounds for Steven Adams. Alperen Sengun, career high 5 threes made. 39 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. He was 10 for 11 from the line. Amen, whatever. Amen Thompson, 18 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. I was saying amen like I was in church. 8 for 17 from the field. He can't shoot a lick from 3, 0 for 7. Off the bench, Tari Eason with 3, 4 for Clint Capella, 8 for Josh Okogie, and Reed Shepherd with 9 points. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, you got Isaiah Hartenstein with 6 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. 28 for Chet Holmgren with 7 rebounds. I think he had like 15 in the first quarter. 35 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Had a slow start, came alive late. Had a couple big shots down the stretch to force overtime and to give them the win. Lou Dort, 6 points, 2 for 12. This man was out there breaking up a storm. And Cason Wallace with 14 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Off the bench, Jalen Williams, not Jalen Williams, not J-Dub, or whatever they call him. He had 2 points. 8 for Alex Caruso off the bench, 10 for Aaron Wiggins. He had a couple poster dunks in that game. And 16 for Ajay Mitchell off the bench. Crazy. They shot 13 for 52 from 3, 25% from 3, and won the game. 46 for 104. They took 104 shots in the game. 97 for the Rockets. Wow. That's crazy. They was getting them shots up. That's all I could say. They were getting them shots up. All right, looking at the team stats here. Oh, they're showing the ring that the OKC Thunder players got. It's like a ring that has like a cap on it, and you can unscrew and all this other stuff. But looking at some of the numbers here, we're trying to look at some stats that stand out. The Rockets did win the rebounding battle, 51-39. The It's funny. The Thunder shot 52 3-pointers and made 13. The Rockets shot 39 and made 11. Assists were in favor of the Thunder to 29 to 23. Excuse me. They won the steals battle as well. They won the turnover battle. The Rockets had 24 turnovers. That is insane. 24 turnovers, leading to 26 points for the Oklahoma City Thunder, compared to 12 turnovers for the Thunder, leading to 12 points for the Rockets. Gotta clean that up. 24 turnovers. I knew there were going to be some kinks to work out with no point guard running. That looked like Liberty last season in some games. 20 plus turnovers. Crazy. Fast break points, the Thunder ran them out the gym 16 to 12. And they beat them in the points in the paint 50 to 44. So although they lost a rebounding battle, they pretty much won in every other statistical category, which is why they ended up pulling off the win. Ooh, excuse me. So that's the box score and the team stats for this game, people. Box score and the team stats for this game. Now, let's take a look at... Oh, stupid thing. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule if they would let me get to it. There we go. So upcoming schedule tomorrow is a ton of games, people. You can see all these games here on your screen. Wednesday, October 22nd is the ESPN day, according to our little list here. Hope y'all can see that. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday is ESPN day. So you got 2 games on ESPN, starting off with Cleveland versus New York at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Brooklyn at Charlotte, the Bum Bowl, 7 p.m. Miami versus Orlando. Well, my team. You can see I'm a Miami fan, but I have no hope in this team this year. 7 p.m. Oh, you got Toronto and Atlanta at 7:30 p.m. Philly and Boston 7:30 p.m. as well. Detroit and Chicago at 8. New Orleans and Memphis at 8. Washington and Milwaukee at 8. LA versus Utah at 9. San Antonio at Dallas at 9:30. And then you got Sacramento at Phoenix at 10. Minnesota and Portland at 10. Going on down to Thursday, it's another ESPN day. I guess it's not Prime days yet because I think Prime has some games on Friday. So OKC and Indiana, a rematch of the finals, sans some of the key pieces. It's like Tyrese Halliburton. That's at 7:30 on ESPN. Denver and Golden State play at 10 p.m. on ESPN. Then on Friday, it's a Prime day as well. Fridays are Prime days and ESPN days. Boston and New York play on that Prime game at 7:30, and Minnesota and LA play at 10 p.m. on Prime. The rest of the games you can find on League Pass. And then we scroll down to Saturday. It's an NBA TV day. Chicago, Orlando, or at Oklahoma City and Atlanta is the NBA TV game. So it'll be interesting to see OKC playing a lot. Well, they've been playing the most games so far by this point. So we'll see if they're 3-0 at that point in time. All right. And then you see Sunday's a full slate of games as well. Right, so that's the box score, the team stats, and the upcoming schedule in the NBA. Let me see if my reset button is resetting to 12 now and not 10. Yes, it is. Oh, I hit the wrong reset. I know what I'm doing now, guys. That's why my score keeps resetting. I'm hitting the reset all and not reset for the quarter. So what is it? 55, 54. Got to get that back set up. 55, 54 at the half, people. 55, 54. We are at halftime. 55 to 54. There we go. All right. I think we're good now. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna start another poll now that the game is actually close. Who do you think will win? Who will win this game? Will it be the Warriors or Lakers? I'm starting that poll up on the YouTube. If you're on the Twitch, just put it in the chat. Who do you think will win this game? It's a 1-point game here with the third quarter getting ready to start after this next commercial break, I'm assuming. Quarter reset. That's what I need to do. Quarter reset. Reset time to 12. There we go. I think we in business now. Who do you think is going to win this game? Will the Warriors win or will the Lakers take the W? Ooh. Shouldn't be drinking that ginger ale so late, but it's hitting right now. Let's see when the next time these two teams play. Wow, the next time they play isn't until February 7th. So the Warriors and the Lakers will not play again until February 7th unless they happen to meet in the NBA Cup or something. February 7th. Colin Landon says, I wonder if the W would want to put a franchise in OKC, but the W has a team already in Dallas. I don't think Texas needs a second WNBA franchise either. Oh, that's the game you going to, bro? Oh. Yeah, that game is in LA February 7th, the ABC game. So I'm guessing that's like a Saturday or a Sunday. They used to have another team in Texas in the W. It was the San Antonio Stars. Silver Stars, and then turned to Stars before they were moved to Las Vegas. But yeah, I don't think they'll have two teams in Texas in the W. They'll spread it out a little better than that. Or February 7th, All-Star break coming up around that time too. Ron C, what up? Yo, what a great opening night. Yeah. That a double overtime game to start off the night. And now we have a pretty good matchup here. 1-point game between the Warriors and the Lakers. 30-point second half for Luka. So you think Luka finishes with 52 points? That's insane. If his man finished with 52, that 30 in the second half is crazy. All right, y'all, let's get down to business here. Thanks for hanging out for the halftime report. But now the third quarter is off and running. NBA on NBC for the first time in a long time. Kuminga for three to start off the quarter, and he cashes out. Jonathan Kuminga knocks down the three. 58-54 as Reeves brings it across half court. Reeves gets it over to Ayton by the right elbow. He hands it back to Reeves. Reeves finds Doncic on the cut. Gets smacked in the face, throws it up, and one. Luka Doncic catches it on the cut across the paint, takes a dribble, gets hit in the face, throws it up. Oh, Draymond sort of grazes the bridge of his nose. He throws it up with the right hand, not even looking at the basket, and it drops. Luka for the three-point play, too strong off the rim. Podziemski with the rebound. Pull quickly up to Kuminga, right side of the floor. Kuminga picks up his dribble, finds Draymond. Draymond finds Kuminga on the back cut, goes off glass, and lays it in. What a move by Jonathan Kuminga. 60-56. He's up to 9 points and 5 boards. Try to pocket pass to Ayton, and it's turned over by the Lakers. Steph Curry drops it off to Jimmy. Jimmy goes in and lays it in. Defense to offense there for the Warriors. And just like that, it's back up to a 6-point game. Reeves over to Doncic, guarded by Kuminga. Rips through, goes baseline, double clutches, goes off glass, and scores again. Luka the Don. Luka Doncic off glass and scores. Kuminga saying no way. But Luka says yes way. Yeah, that's a foul, bro. You ran right into him, man. That's a foul. Luka with 26 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and he misses another free throw. Gotta knock down your free throws. He could have had 30 by now. Draymond with the rock. Draymond over to Kuminga. Right side of the floor. Gets it down to Draymond against Rui. Gets it over to Steph. Steph into the paint. Steph cross court over to Draymond. Draymond drives into the paint. Over to Kuminga. Kuminga corner three and knocks it down. It's the Kuminga quarter right now. Jonathan Kuminga right in front of the Warriors bench knocks down the three. It's 65-58. Luka with the ball. Luka finds Ayton on the roll. Gets it over to Rui. Rui drives baseline out to Gabe Vincent. Gabe for three. Gabe grazes the rim and rebounded by Podziemski. Ball down to Jimmy. Jimmy faces up against Gabe. Puts him in the post. Fall away jump shot from the baseline and scores. And then hits him with the too small. Jimmy Butler with 21. Ball over to Rui. Rui over to Luka. Luka guarded by Kuminga. They bring a trap with Draymond over. Gets it over to Rui. Rui for another three. And he misses. Rebound by Podziemski. Warriors looking to run here. Jimmy, left side of the floor. Fakes the move. Goes to the basket. Draws the foul on Vincent. And will go to the line for 2 free throws. Try to hit him with a little Smitty there. Fake like he was going to spin out. But continues to drive left baseline. And draws the foul. So Jimmy Butler the third at the line for 2 free throws. Knocks down the first. Dang, it's a 10-point lead just like that. It was just a 1-point game. Now it's a 10-point lead. Jimmy knocks down the second. Luka with the ball, guarded by Kuminga, full court. Luka jump pass over to Rui on the right corner. Rui with the ball, dribbles back out, up top to Vincent. Vincent over back to Rui. Rui fakes the pass down to Ayton. Ayton in the post against Kuminga. Hook shot over him, misses, and ball tipped away by Draymond, picked up by Steph Curry. Steph over to Kuminga. Kuminga crosses half court, right side of the floor. Kuminga back to Steph. Steph guarded by Reeves. Drives, snatch back dribble, loses the ball, but they say it's a foul on the reach in. And Steph Curry will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Curry at the line knocks down the first free throw. 70-58. They're outscoring the Lakers 16-4 in the quarter. Knocks down the second. 71-58. It's been all Warriors in this quarter. And a timeout call by J.J. Redick. 13-point lead by the Warriors. 71-58, 8:45 to go in the third quarter. Boy, oh boy. Ooh. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. 16-4 in the third. Not a recipe for success there, people. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. This Lakers team is oddly built. No, that's your squad, brother. What's oddly built about it? Expound. Expound for me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna end the poll. I'm gonna end it. I started that one at halftime. I'm gonna end it though, because it looks like we know where this one is going. But they came back before, so they could do it again. Looking at the box score right now, Jimmy Butler up to 23 points, 12 for Kuminga, 16 for Steph Curry. Those are the leading guns on the team. For the Lakers, it's just been Doncic and Reeves helped out a little early, but it's been quiet ever since. 26 for Luka. You got 12 for Reeves and nobody else in double figures. Plus you compound that with the 15 turnovers. That's not a recipe for success. No real shooting. Yeah, you guys really don't have shooting. Tuda said that you wish Liberty could be like the Warriors. I mean, we'll see with a new regime. We'll see if they can flip that script and get rid of that moniker. Ronald says Jalen Clark on Timberwolves changing from 0 to 22 is hilarious. Why you do that? Was there any reason behind the change, or did somebody come in and was like, I want that number or something? Got Nelly performing Underdog Fantasy. Hey, must be the money. Oh, I see why they did that. I see what they did there. They have must be the money playing in the background. Whatever the official name of that song is. Ride with me. There we go. Miracle, what's going on? Salute, salute, salute. Yeah. I'll put. Oh my! I look like my thing's about to fall. Oh my heat stuff is falling down. Oh well. You could see. You could see. I see you started talking about the aces, and the Liberty thing started showing in the background. That was all you. That was all you, Miracle. Ball and play here with the Lakers. Ayton with the ball. Ayton in the post against Draymond. Bullet pass over to Doncic in the corner and misses. Who's this? Kuminga with the ball over to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler in the post against Gabe Vincent. Jimmy Butler spins back baseline, throws up the floater off glass, misses, but gets his own rebound. Throws it out to Draymond. Handoff to Steph. Steph over to Pajemski. Right wing three off the back rim. Luka with the rebound. As soon as she said something about them aces, I heard crick, crick, crick. I turned around. Lady Liberty poking out. And they call an offensive foul on DeAndre Ayton for the post move there on Draymond. Oh, there it goes. Damn. Lady Liberty had to show herself. It is what it is. 71-58. Bowling play here with the Warriors. Sorry, y'all, for yawning in y'all ear. Jimmy Butler at the foul line. Jump shot is up and misses. Doncic with the rebound. Doncic over to Rui. And Ayton with the fall away and misses. Oh, what a pass from Draymond to Steph Curry. Cuts baseline and lays it in. This game's getting out of hand, people. They might need to turn a running clock on this game. 73-58 for my sake. Austin Reeves fall away. Brick. Ayton gets the rebound, throws it out, and Luka saves it. Luka in the post. Luka spins into the paint. Off balance, gets bumped, throws it up, and it somehow drops. Luka's been hitting all these off balance shots. And then they show LeBron. LeBron doesn't even crack a smile. Yeah, it's funny. So Luka Doncic at the line for the 3-point play. And knocks it down. 73-61. And we still have a no whole quarter and a half to go. Steph Curry on the drive, throws it out to Draymond. Draymond with it. Finds Gary Payton on the cut. He goes up and jams it in with the left hand. 75-61. Ball over to Doncic. Doncic gets the screen from Ayton. Doncic drives left into the paint. Throws it out to Reeves. Reeves, no hesitation for three, and it's off. Reeves been quiet here in the second half. Kuminga with the rebound over to Curry. Curry drives left. Curry with Ayton on an island now. Curry dribbles back out. He says, yo, clear out. I'm going to dance with this guy. Blows right by him. Goes corner to Kuminga. Kuminga for three. Oh, right corner three for Jonathan Kuminga. 78-61. And a foul called by Kuminga. He has 11 in the quarter, 15 points total. Ball in play here with Luka. Luka drives left. Crosses back right. Gets into the paint. All the way to the basket. Lays it in. Luka's like, man, I might as well just get my numbers up. Y'all ain't trying to hoop tonight. 78-63 over the GP2. Corner three off. Fight for the rebound. Tipped away, but right to Luka. Luka with the double-double. 10 rebounds on that one. Luka walks into a three, and it's off. And it's a foul on the floor there. Foul by Steph Curry. Luka with 31 points and 10 rebounds. Double-double already for Luka. But they're down 15. So Marcus Smart at the line for 2 free throws with 5:29 to go here. First one is up. He knocks it down. And a timeout called on the floor by the Warriors. 78-64 with 5:29 to go here in the third quarter on NBA opening night 2025. Bro said just rest Luka for the next game. Man said throw in the damn towel. Oh man. Let's take a look at some things here. Let me see if they improved a little bit. They're getting outscored 23-10, so not really. Let's take a look here. That's the box score right now. Bruh, I keep doing this. Lock. 78-64 is the score, y'all. 78-64, so y'all see I'm not lying. Got 23 for Jimmy to lead to lead the Warriors in scoring. 15 for Jonathan Kuminga, 18 for Stephen Curry, the baby-faced assassin, as they say. Well, he's not really baby-faced anymore. That man look old. LA, you got Rui Hachimura with 6, Ayton with 4. You got 31 for Doncic, 12 for Reeves. Nobody else even in double figures. It's been a struggle. 4 points, 4 turnovers, 6 rebounds for Ayton. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Why do I have halftime? I need to get back into the groove. Appreciate you guys hanging out there on the stream for opening night of the WNBA. Like he shaved that man 20 years. That's a whole other story, brother. That's a whole other story. Sierra said you said WNBA and then fell asleep. Did I? I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just hanging on for dear life. Listen, I don't know how many of these late games I could do during the NBA season. Boy, oh boy. Because when our games start at 10 in the WNBA season, they were over by 12. And I was in bed by 12:15. It is 12. It is midnight and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. Yeah, you know me, bro. I'll be talking to you 1 second and sleep the next. Marcus Smart hits the second. 78-65. Gary Payton the second with the ball. Gets it over to whole man Horford. Can't get it to him. Luka with the steal. Luka doing everything out there. Scoring, passing, rebounding, steal, playing defense. Man got a block, a steal. Man doing everything. Austin Reeves step back from the foul line. This man can't throw a rock in the ocean in the second half. I don't know what's going on out there. Right, I might need to, when I come home, take an hour nap and then get to it. I don't know how you do these Laker games, bro. Kaminga over to Payton. He fakes for three, gets it down to Horford. That's a double dribble by Gary Payton the second. Could have said I should do Heat games. It depends when I get off of work because East Coast games are early. So if they play at 7, I'm leaving work at 7:30. By the time I get home, the game damn near over. Luka with the ball over to Reeves, down to Ayton. Ayton fall away over 8. I almost said Ayton fall away over Ayton. Fall away over Al Horford and scores. 78-67. This game is not out of reach, though. That's the funny part. They haven't been playing well, but it's only an 11-point game with a whole quarter and a half to go. Buddy Hield over to Horford. Horford, corner three that looked off. It is off. Fight for the rebound. A whole shoe came off. Steph's shoe flew all the way from the paint to the bench off his foot. I don't know how that happens. Reeves into the paint, and they call a late foul, but it probably is a foul. Yo, bro, don't put my business out there. Dad used to fall asleep standing on the train, though. This man's shoe, Steph Curry's shoe flew off his foot in the paint, ended up at the bench. How does that even happen? I think I almost called him Steph Kerr. Steve Kerr wanted to challenge it, doesn't get it off in time, or it's not a challengeable play, they say. 78-67 as Reeves knocks down the free throw to get it to 10. So we have a 10-point game here with under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Austin Reeves free throw is up, and he misses the second free throw. Fight for the rebound, and Buddy Hield ends up with it. Gets it over to Kaminga. It's been his quarter. Buddy Hield for three. Deep three is good over Ayton. Bahama on Bahama crime. Buddy Hield knocks it over Ayton. Doncic into the paint, fall away over Horford, and scores. This man Luka is scoring whatever way you want it, but it's not enough. Not enough. Luka up to 33 and 10. Jimmy with the ball. He's back into the game over to Kuminga. Kuminga with the ball. Kuminga crossover on Doncic. Tries to use the body. He throws up the floater and scores. So Kuminga went right back at Doncic and gets the floater to go. Yeah, y'all missed a lot of free throws tonight. He has 13 in the quarter, 17 for the game, Kuminga. Doncic with the ball. Doncic keeps control of it. Stops at the right elbow. Nowhere to go. Up top to Smart. Back to Doncic. On an island with Al Horford. Pump fakes for three. Left to right crossover. Into the paint. Hangs. Somehow he passes it last second and throws it out of bounds. Another turnover. Ball in play here with the Warriors. Buddy Hield with the ball. He just hit a three a possession or two ago over to Jimmy or to Pajemski. Back up top to Jimmy on an island with Austin Reeves. He drives right into the paint, stops, steps through, throws up the floater, draws the foul, and will go to the line for free throws. My God. 2:23 to go. Jimmy Butler going back to the line for free throws. He's taken a ton. Nah, Reeves still in. He's not fouled out, y'all. Austin Reeves is not fouled out. He's in the game right now. Jimmy hits the first. Jimmy Butler, he's 13 for 13. Sorry, 12 for 12 from the line. He's about to be 13 for 13. And he knocks down the second. 85 to 70. Hayes over to LaRavia. LaRavia for three. Big shot by LaRavia. Jake LaRavia. 85-73. Pajemski with the ball over to Horford in the corner. Back to Pajemski. Drives baseline. Jump past to Hield. Hield for three. And he knocks it down. Don't let him get hot. Buddy Hield and Doncic getting into it. But the play continues. Smart tries to throw a lob up to Jackson Hayes, and Horford just punches it out of bounds. I don't know why Doncic and Buddy Hield got into it. Buddy might have said something to him after he hit that three. Like, anything you could do, I could do better. Doncic snaking into the paint and scores. He's just so crafty with the ball, man. He is just so crafty. Lil Richard gets it over to Jimmy, who gets it to old man Horford against Doncic. Horford into the paint, almost gets it stripped away. Doncic with the active hands did get a piece of it. LaRavia with the ball. Slows it down, gets it to Smart, over to Doncic on an island with Horford. He gets it over to Smart. Smart over to LaRavia. LaRavia in trouble, throws it to Hayes. Hayes up top to Doncic. Doncic gets into the paint, throws up the lob, and Hayes dunks it down. That was great patience and great ball movement by the Lakers there. 88-77. A minute to go here in the third. Can't believe I'm saying that. In the third. Pajemski with the ball. LaRavia on him. Pajemski between the legs. Goes left. Gets cut off. LaRavia with the clamps. Gets it over to Buddy. Buddy, top of the key. Three. Air ball. Rebounded by Lil Richard. Putback is up and good. You cannot let that offensive rebound get grabbed after the defense you just played. Luka with the ball. Step back over Pajemski. It was short. And LaRavia gets the offensive rebound and he puts it back. 90-79. Oh, I added the score to the wrong team. I was like, What is happening right here? 90-79. Jimmy Butler dribbling at half court here. Gets the screen from Lil Richard. Jimmy drives left to right crossover, jump pass over to Pajemski. One on the clock. Pajemski gets it up and rebounded by Vanderbilt. Gets it to Smart. Smart full court heave and misses. And that's how the fourth comes to be. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's how the third quarter ends, y'all. Fourth quarter about to get started. Warriors up 90-79. This man's name is Will Richard. Let me stop. Let me put some respect on William Richard. Fourth quarter getting ready to start. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Look at the time. It's now 12:11 a.m. here on the East Coast. Over under. This game ends at 12:45. 12:40. I'm going to over at this rate. I'm hoping for the under, but I'm going the over. $90-79 is the score. 90-79. The Warriors outscored the Lakers 35-25 in that quarter. No, I definitely called him Lil Richard. I definitely called him Lil Richard. Lil Will. I definitely was calling this man Lil Richard. Oh man, it's been the Luka Doncic show for the Lakers. 35 points, 10 rebounds. Jimmy Butler on the other side, 25 points. We're in a commercial right now, getting ready for the fourth quarter to start. Oh man. $90-79. Salute to everybody hanging out. I'm gonna end this poll now. See what the results are. So 82% say Warriors, 18% say Lakers will win this game. We shall see. Fourth quarter about to start. 11-point game. The Lakers were within one at halftime, and they got that third quarter 35-25 being outscored. Where Ron, somebody just ring my phone with 5 minutes to go so I could see what the deal is. All right, ball and play here to start this quarter, y'all. Luka over to Smart, over to LaRavia for three. Wide open, misses. Jackson Hayes with the rebound, throws it out to Luka, guarded by Hield. Picks up his dribble, nowhere to go, finds Smart. Smart drives by Pajemski into the lane, throws up the floater and scores. Marcus Smart with the floater. A smart drive to the basket by Marcus Smart. And Buddy Hield quickly back on the other end, knocks down the three. This second half, he's come alive here. 93-81. Smart with the ball. Gets it over to Luka, guarded by Jimmy. Right wing here. Splits the double. Throws it over to Smart. Smart, top of the key. Three. And no. Draymond Green tips it over to post. Buddy Hield, back to post. Down to Jimmy. In the post against Smart. Looking for Buddy. Buddy comes off the screen. No hesitation. Off the rim and misses. And then they turn the ball over to Lakers. Throw it right to Buddy, and he takes the three and misses again. They got lucky there. They really gave Buddy Hield a bounce pass right into a three. I don't know what they doing. Doncic over to Hayes. Hayes, corner to Vanderbilt. They don't believe you, Vanderbilt, to shoot that three. Doncic, they trapping him, gets it over to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt on the drive, goes up and gets blocked by Draymond. They wanted a foul, don't get it. Jimmy over to Buddy, over to Post. Post over to Jimmy. Man, this is some sloppy hoops right now. But the Warriors slow it down. Jimmy drives by LaRavia into the paint, throws up the floater, too strong. Hayes with the rebound. Over to Doncic. I don't think I've seen him sit this whole second half. Doncic with the ball goes over to Vanderbilt for three. They need it, and he doesn't provide. He misses. Post with the rebound. Draymond Green down the lane, goes up, gets fouled, and won. Draymond Green. Got Draymond going coast to coast for the lay. Well, he might have got away with an extra step on that one, but 95-81 with a chance to make it a 3-point play here by Draymond, and he misses. Rebound to Hayes. 14-point game. Second game of opening night on NBC for the 2025 NBA season. LaRavia with the ball. Do the Lakers have one more run in them? Hayes loses the ball, dive on the floor, and they call a foul on Draymond for the dive into Austin Reeves. Draymond Green with 5.7 rebounds, 8 assists. Reeves into the paint, pump fakes, draws the foul on posts, gets the basket, and will go to the line for the 3-point play. Luka finally on the bench getting a rest. Man said no. And he knocks down the free throw for the 3-point play. Austin up to 16 points and 7 assists. I need to lower my screen, covering the TV. Ball over to Jimmy. Jimmy on the 3-point line, guarded by Smart. Jimmy drives the left baseline, gets cut off, throws it out to Draymond. Cross court to Buddy. Buddy with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Step back three is good. Buddy Hield on an absolute heater in this second half. 98-84. Lakers bumbling and stumbling, recover the ball. Over to Marcus Smart. It's quiet in crypto right now. Hayes faces up, gets it over to Reeves. Reeves splits the double, gets fouled, throws it up. Are they going to say it's on the floor? Buddy Hield up to 17 points, shooting 55% from three. That's crazy. The Warriors are shooting 14 for... Is this... Let me refresh this. Is this even right? Warriors shooting 14 for 32 from three. The Lakers, on the other hand, 6 for 27. Reeves over to LaRavia. LaRavia. Crossover on Hield. Spins into the lane. Throws up the floater off glass. Can't get it. Hayes gets the tip rebound. Over to Reeves. Reeves drops it off to Hayes. Hayes goes up. No foul call. And the Warriors have the ball. Jimmy Butler with it. Jimmy in the post against Gabe Vincent. Spins over his right shoulder. Goes off glass and scores. Jimmy Butler. 100-84. Reeves with the ball, almost gets it stripped by Pajemski, gets into the paint, throws over to Rui in the right corner, and it's off. Long rebound. Pajemski picks it up over to Buddy. And a timeout called by Steve Kerr. 184, 16-point lead here by the Golden State Warriors. On the road, opening night. Gots to fix up. Man, oh man. Warriors outscoring the Lakers 10-5 in this quarter. It's been a recurring theme. Lakers have only won the second quarter, 32-27. Every other quarter they've lost. We're in a commercial right now. It's in a commercial right now. I'm falling asleep, y'all, but I'm gonna hang on until the end. Holding on for dear life here. Hopefully we can have a crazy comeback. Are they coming out with another one of these Now You See Me movies? Wow, 100-84. Man, Tudo said put Brownie in. Listen, it's getting to that point. No, they bringing back honey barbecue chicken at KFC for those interested. They brought back the wedges after people requested it. Now they bringing back out the honey barbecue chicken. I used to have my hands looking crazy. All right, y'all. We almost there. Almost there. They trying to pay bills here. They playing Prize Picks commercial, Underdog commercial, Wayfair commercial. Boy, oh boy, man, they running the longest commercial break ever. 100-84 is the score. They're coming back now, thankfully. Dude, I need to switch my bot, not to say WNBA anymore. I mean, it could still say WNBA. Honestly said it's interesting that even double OT only 125-point win, low scoring so far this season. All right, y'all. Ball and play here with the Warriors. Steph Curry almost steps back court, keeps his foot. Steve with the ball. I said Steve Kerr. Is that what I said? Stephen Curry, bro. You can tell I'm falling asleep. And you have a loose ball foul here by Lil Richard on Austin Reeves. Man said you took the ivermectin. Man said ivermectin. This guy is crazy. Oh, he meant over. I was like, what? Man took ivermectin. I thought you were being funny saying that you believed in Aiton pretty much on your team. Not I forgot about the bet. Luka Doncic on the drive, drifting left, goes and hits the glass going right. This guy is something else. 37 for Luka, and it might result in a double-digit loss. 100-86. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Oh, Al Horford almost buries a wing three. It rattles out. Reeves with the crossover. Reeves gets downhill. tries to bounce past it, but it bounces right back to him as he was out of bounds, and it's another turnover by the Lakers. Luka with 37 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Ball in play here with John Kuminga. Kuminga on the drive into the paint. Drops it off to old man Horford, who calmly lays it in. Luka with the ball, drives by Kuminga, steps through that lane, drops it off to Ayton. Ayton push shot from the semicircle, the dotted semicircle, and he knocks it down. 102-88. I'm adding scores to the wrong team, y'all. My brain is toast. 102-88. Curry over to Buddy Hield for 3. No hesitation. That one's short. Reeves with the rebound and outlet out to Luka. Luka in the paint against Buddy. Throws up the floater and scores. 39 for Luka the Don. And it's a 12-point game with 5:56 to go. (102-90) is the score with 5:57 to go. So a little less than 6 minutes to go. A little less than half to go. Salute to everybody hanging around. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Hey you guys. Sorry. I'm tripping. The Golden State Warriors, will they hold on for the win? Or will the Lakers complete the comeback again? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I'm tripping, man. I'm just saying whatever right now. 102-90. We're in a commercial break right now. See how many minutes this man Luka has played. Luka Doncic, he's played 35 minutes. Man, trying everything he can to will his team to a win. He's played the most minutes in this game of anybody. Next person is Rui Hachimura with 30. Austin Reeves with 30. Well, you got Jimmy Butler playing 31. I'm literally just talking to stay awake. Because if I stop talking, my eyes are just gonna be like this. Snap your fingers, 3-step. They're doing a Hyundai commercial right now, and they're playing that song. Lil Jon, let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Snap your fingers. You said JJ trying to play him into shape. Man said you gonna get in shape one way or another. I don't care if it's opening day. Man said Rui running around. Yeah. This man Rui out there, 6 points in 30 minutes. They're showing the Luka timeline from his departure or his sudden departure from the Mavericks to being acquired by the Lakers. Usable IQ said he needs 2 points from Rui. Let's see. Ball and play here with the Warriors. Steph Curry with the ball. Steph Curry finds Lil Richard in the corner for 3. Will Richard, the rookie, knocks down the corner 3, and it's 105-90. Rui over to Luka. Guarded by Kuminga. Kuminga gets blown by Luka up top to Rui Hachimura for 3. Hey, Rui heard you. You said you needed 2 points. He said, I'll give you 3. Rui Hachimura knocks down to 3. It's 105-93. Ron C, man, said, who's Lil Bill? Will Richard, man. Will Richard, he makes good music. Nah, I'm messing with you. But he's a rookie. I don't know where from, but he out there hooping. Where's his name? Will Richard. Ball and play here with the Lakers. He's out of Florida. He got drafted in the 2nd round. Luka with the ball, dancing with Kuminga. Pump fakes it, sweeps through, throws up the floater. This man doing whatever he wants out there. Luka Doncic. 105-94. Luka with 41. Steph Curry finds a rolling Horford. Horford in the post. Throws it out and stolen by Reeves like a cornerback. Reeves drops it off to Ayton. And Ayton scores. Steph Curry's shoe falls off again. This man already got ankles of paper mache. Why his shoe keep falling off? It's a 7-0 run by the Lakers here. 105-97. Steph with the ball. Attacks Vincent. Off balance 3. Misses. Rui with the rebound. Reeves goes reverse on Horford and scores. We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout by the Warriors. It's 105-99. 105-99. Austin Reeves attacks right side, goes under, reverses it on the left with the right hand. And we have a game on our hands, people. 6-point game. Yeah. I needed some energy there, boy. Game was just rolling along at a snail's pace, and finally I don't know what they did, but it's starting to come alive here. Let me sit up. That's what it is. I'm over here laid back, calm, cool, collected. Ooh. We almost there, y'all. Almost to the end. I did say, what did I say? Did I say under? I said my mind wants to under, but it's going to be over 12:40. Current time is now 12:34. Luka and the Lakers 9-0 run in the last 122. Luka over here looking down at his left knee. I hope that's not nothing bad, but we'll see. Man said, don't get me. Man said, I've seen this one before. Multiple times. Ball and play here with the Warriors. Steph over to Jimmy Butler. He's telling Pajemski, clear out. Gets it over to Draymond. Corner to Pajemski. Back to Draymond. Up top to Jimmy. Jimmy attacks Luka. Draymond, right corner 3. They dared him to take it, and he takes it. He turns around and looks at the bench and at the front row in that right corner and says something to them. 108-99. Gabe gets it over to Luka. Luka to Reeves. Reeves with the ball. Reeves into the paint. Off balance floater and draws the foul. 108-99. Looks like Austin Reeves going to the line for 2 free throws here. They're showing Austin Reeves replay here before he got fouled. So Reeves at the line, first free throw, and is off. Missing free throw after free throw, bro. They're free for a reason. Like, what you want? "14 of 25, and he makes it 15 of 26. 108, 100. Approaching 3 minutes to go. Draymond with the ball. Draymond into the paint. Jump pass over to Steph. Steph with the ball. Guarded by Luka. Step back over Doncic. And it misses. Fight for the rebound. Rui secures the rebound. Gets it over to... How many of these guys on the team? Reeves down to Doncic. Doncic with the ball. Gets it over to Rui. Corner to Gabe. Gets blocked. Ayton saves it, but his heel comes down out of bounds on the save. Well, I'm fighting sleep, y'all. Forgive me. They showing a replay of that last Steph Curry play against Luka when Luka stopped her from missing. I don't know what I'm saying. Jimmy Butler on the drive. Jimmy Butler into the paint. Pump fakes, goes up and scores. 110, 100. 2.5 to go. Reeves with the ball. Reeves drives, comes back to his left, gets bumped from behind. And will he go to the line? Yeah, I think he'll go to the line. Austin Reeves will go to the line. 4 fouls on Jimmy Butler. So Reeves at the line. He knocks down the first free throw. Also, Reeves still at the line. 86% foul shooter for his career. He's 7 for 10 tonight. 8-point game, 110, 102, approaching 2 minutes to go. Jimmy ain't shooting no three. Jimmy goes to the basket, and he'll go to the line for free throws. Bruh. They're showing the replays of that previous play by Jimmy Butler. You seen that? That man over here taking mental notes on the bench. Like, okay, you're out of here. This man, Bron. Jimmy Butler, 84% from the line in his career. 15 for 15 tonight. Ball in play here with Luka the Don. Reeves for 3, and he knocks it down. I'm over here falling asleep, y'all. I totally missed whatever play that was. 112, 105. 112, 105. Jimmy over to Steph. Steph finds Jimmy on the roll. Jimmy finds Gary Payton the second on the cut. What a pass and what a finish. 114, 105. Rui over to... Who's this man? Reeves, back to Rui. Over to Luka. Luka snakes through the paint, goes up, throws up the floater. He's doing whatever he want out there, bro. Luka Doncic with 43 points. 114, 107. And a blocking foul by Luka. 43 points, 12 rebounds. They're showing a replay of this play. Steph to Jimmy finds a cutting Gary Payton on the baseline, which results in an easy layup. Steph with the ball. Steph almost loses it, gets it over to Draymond. Draymond out to Jimmy. Jimmy, no hesitation for 3 off the back rim. Kuminga like hung in the air for it and got the rebound. Kuminga over to Jimmy. Jimmy jump past to GP2 up top to Steph. Steph, deep 3. Oh my goodness, Stephen Curry. That's the dagger. Oh my goodness, Steph. Contested three from the Crypto.com arena slogan as Reeves goes downhill and lays it in. 117-109. Steph Curry with the ball, and they're fouling it, and Curry throws it down to shoot free throws. Steph Curry, what a shot. From the right side of the court, deep three, contested, and splashes it and gave Vincent's eye, man. Wait, no, flagrant phrasing by me. Dodge Steph's eye. Steph Curry hits the free throw. Man, Luka, he put on a show, but it's not enough. You can't do it alone sometimes. He knocks down the second. So Steph ends up with 23 now. Luka with 43. 119-109, and we're going to commercial. Look, I even had the clock running. There's 39 seconds left, y'all. I'm ready to bring it home. We put 39 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I know. I caught myself, brother. I caught myself. That was a that was a little flagrant on my part. I gotta watch myself. See, I'm falling asleep. All right, now they're back from that last commercial break. Jerry Stackhouse. This man an assistant coach on the Warriors? Have I been under a rock? I probably knew that. I'm probably just, I don't know what's going on. All right, 119-109. Luka did whatever he could, but it's just not enough. Looks like the Crypto.com arena is clearing out here. Luka Doncic going for 46, misses the three from the corner. And Steph with the ball. And Curry just walks across half court. So it looks like I was wrong. I thought the Lakers would win this game. I was wrong. It looks like the books were right as well. They said the Warriors were 2.5-point favorites, and they are going to definitely win by more than 2.5. Shot clock violation taken by Stephen Curry with 11 seconds to go. Ball in play here with Luka Doncic. Luka finishes with 43 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. Steph Curry finishes with 23 points. Got 17 from Kuminga, 31 from Jimmy Butler. And that's how this game ends, people. 119-109. Lakers drop to 0-1. Bronny and Steph Curry embrace. So do Doncic and Curry. And Warriors move to 1-0. Y'all, I can't even talk properly. I am dead tired. I will see y'all when I see y'all. We'll see if I do tomorrow, but these late games, I don't know how much I can do of these late games to keep it 100 with y'all. But I'm gonna do what I can. We'll see tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Good night. Salute.